Welcome to the Collective Code, where we decode the mindset, strategies, and the systems behind luxury real estate, leadership, and legacy.
We're three agents that are raising the standard and unlocking what it really takes to lead in today's market.
This is the Collective Code. Let's unlock it together.
I'm Daniel Hunt, the People's Realtor, and I'm accompanied here with my brothers.
Yo, what's up? Tommy Wooten here, putting the woot in real estate.
And this is Luke Jones, your favorite realtor.
And Tommy, what you got for us today, man?
Oh,
what's the topic? We're gonna go right into it, man. What you got for us today?
Well, we're going to jump into the psychology of follow-up.
Wow.
What people really respond to. This topic is kind of a son of a gun because, look, guys, persistence does pay off. 80% of sales require at least 5 follow-ups. So, in this day and age in which we should all have a little bit of outbound, and if we are lucky enough, we've created an inbound lead generation system, if we're lucky enough. And I think we all know that's probably the most difficult thing to do in this industry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
However, to increase the close ratio, getting past that initial appointment, that initial, I should say, outreach, is crucial. So, what is it? Let's talk to the agents today about what is it that works the best, the frequency, and what we're using today to monitor our outreaches in in different situations. Not everyone's ready to go right now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a big fan of, buy or die, right? Or do business with me or die. So it doesn't necessarily mean I may be calling them, 15, 20 times. But I believe some type of close touch, anywhere between 7 to 10 times if you're really trying to capture a lead, right? Okay. Some people say 7 to 12, but you definitely want to have the mindset that a lot of people you come in contact with, you're going to have to follow up with them. Now, all the follows have to look the same, whether it be email, text message, phone call. If you have a particular client that is locked in on your social media, that counts as I use my social media as a CMA as well. I mean, not CMA, I'm sorry, but a CRM as well. Because people are watching. You never know who's watched. I mean, I get random leads from people who have been watching me for years, never comment, never nothing. And, they feel like they want to reach out when they're ready to buy or sell.
So let's do this. Let's get in specifically to the kinds of leads. So we'll start with Luke and then we'll go around this way.
Okay.
In specific, let's talk about closing an open house lead.
Nice. That's
Okay,
good.
so let's start there.
Yeah.
Let's start there.
That's a good one.
Let's start inside the open house. All right. Let's start there. Luke, how do you get a regular open house visitor all the way to the closing table in the most ideal way possible? Obviously, there's variances.
Yeah, so one thing that I've learned in this business, right, is he who follows up is the person that wins, right?
Yeah.
So from the initial contact, you can't just have an open house, have a buyer come through, and then it's on Saturday and you think you're going to wait till Monday, to actually follow up with this lead. You should have speed the lead, whether it's an inbound lead, open house, social media, wherever you get the lead from. The first thing that I do is as soon as that person leaves the open house, as long as there's no one else that I have to attend to while I'm there, I'm pulling out my cell phone and I'm organic with it. It doesn't have to be edited. I'm holding my cell phone up. Hey, this is Luke. I just met you at the open house. It was such a pleasure meeting you and little Johnny. When you guys are ready, I'm actually going to be reaching out. I'm looking forward to helping you find the perfect home, right away. And then I'm following up with with email and a phone call the next day.
Yes.
So it's not just that one touch. Like Dan was saying, it's going to take anywhere between 7 to 12 touches before that lead actually becomes your client.
Correct.
Right? And if you don't understand that follow-up, you're thinking that that lead is your client. It's just that. It's a lead. It's going to lead to either you having business or you not having any business. So he who follows up wins, starting from, I guess, that first second, is what I would do.
I agree.
Yeah.
How would you like to add on perhaps your favorite thing about an open house lead or getting an open house lead to close? Luke has kind of taken us through what I completely agree with. Same day outreach, and then next day outreach, or perhaps do you want to elaborate on what that same day outreach looks like for you?
Yeah. So Luke dropped a gem there that might have went over some people's heads, and that he sends a video text message. If a picture speaks 1,000 words, how loud is a video? It's loud. You need to get in front of the camera and show them that you appreciate, let them know you appreciate them coming out. Why? Because the majority of realtors are not doing that. Just right there makes you stand out over
Separates
the majority. It separates you from majority of realtors out there, point blank. So send video. I am a big believer of sending out the same day. Usually I do open houses on Saturdays. The only reason why I don't do it on Sunday is because I let all my clients know that I don't work on Sundays. That's my day. I don't work on Sundays. That's kind of my rest day. So I do it again on Monday, where usually I will send a text. I will do an email, but I'll make sure I follow the text because most people are going to check their text messages, right? That way, I don't risk going into your spam, and I'll let people know, hey, I did send you an email. Make sure that you accept my email. It may have went to spam, right? I'm also a big believer of if an individual happens to say that they have a realtor, right? Allow them to be lying, y'all.
Yes.
They be lying, so you won't try to sell them, right? So I encourage them, or I offer to, hey, follow me on Instagram, follow me on YouTube. I'll send my YouTube and Instagram links so that way they can see your guy is active.
Yeah, I like
I'm in
that.
the streets. I'm out here, right? And then they can follow me. That way I can follow them back. I will, in my follow-ups, I usually ask people anywhere between 4 to 5 times to make, if they haven't followed me on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, to follow me, because that's where they can see I'm active. They can get to learn more about me. Like I do random stuff with taking my dogs to a groomer. I got someone yesterday was like, man, I love your dog. You just want to create those conversations and then create possible clients. So definitely video right away, and also don't be afraid to make sure that people leave legibly their email, name, and phone number. This is your open house. Take control. I'm not finna go to your house and just have my shoes on if you want me to take my shoes off. Like, I'm gonna be respectful of your house. Be respectful of my open house, and write down your name, write down your email, write down your phone number where I can read it. Right, where I can read it. I let people know that in a nice way, so my clients can know who came through, and also really so I can follow up. Don't be afraid to take control of your open house. Like I've told a lot of realtors, this is your open house. You're in my house. This is my client gave me the authority to act as though this is my house, so treat it as such. Yeah,
That's big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really big.
That's big. I've got to elaborate on that. I've helped a lot of agents with understanding how to get the sign-ins, 100% participation sign-ins into their open house. And so that's where it starts. You can't have the lead without the sign-in, and there's far too many realtors out here that are afraid to ask people to sign in.
Yeah.
We are seasoned, so we are not afraid anymore.
Yeah.
However, I do remember being intimidated by people that came into the open house. That was young Tommy, who just started off. Oh, I don't want to seem pushy. Never that. Forget all that. This is my client's home.
yeah,
We're not talking about something that is $5,000. No, this is a 6-figure commodity, and my clients would like to know everybody that stepped into their home.
Yeah, this ain't a
so
used
will
car
you
dealership.
please sign in? I've never had any pushback on that, and it's just as simple as that. Now, during the open house, some words that I've found that work, and I really love asking this. as people are going around, so how does this home meet your ideals?
Oh, that's
And
good.
they
Yeah.
will typically say, well, I really wouldn't have done, the backyard like that. I would have extended the patio. I would have done this. So this does a couple of things. This tells the realtor what it is that they are looking for, while at the same time giving you feedback.
Yeah.
Right?
Nice,
So
yeah.
2 birds, 1 stone. And one of the other thing that I really enjoy is asking them, hey, I hope you don't mind after this. This is after we've had a little bit of time to talk. I hope you don't mind after this if I reach out to you. I think I understand what you're looking for, and there's some stuff on the market, off the market, not far from here, and I'd love to be able to show that to you. Yeah, sure. I'm like, you sure? I can reach out to you. Getting that double thumbs up,
That's
okay, you can reach out to me.
Right.
Now they're expecting it, and I've already asked for the accountability
Nice, yeah.
to be able to do it same day. I've told you I'm going to do it same day, and now I have held myself to that standard of reaching out same day.
Yeah, yeah.
And with that, now we can start the follow-up process. But it's got to be, it really does, it has to start same day.
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
it?
It absolutely has to start same day. One thing that I did to actually kind of minimize people saying, "Hey, I don't want to, I don't want to sign in." It's literally a mentality, right? If you're going into the situation thinking that it's a bother for them to sign in, no, this is not a used car dealership.
Correct.
Like you said, you're coming
Right.
into a multiple 6-figure home, right? High 6 figures or even in the 7 figures. Like, this is protocol. My client doesn't want people walking through the home, just randomly walking through the home. And one thing that I heard Dan say before, which is really good, was, "Hey, I'm gonna verify everything that you have right here. I just want to make sure I have your name right. Your name is Susie May, and your phone number is, and your email is spelled, to verify the information. And boom, okay, I'm gonna send you a text message right now." And I'm going to add in my social media. So if you have any questions, you can always reach out. But you're going to see these amazing homes on my Instagram or on my YouTube.
Right.
One thing that I did to kind of take it to the next level with technology is I started using QR codes several years ago.
Love that.
So I have a stand in the front door. Once you come through, you're gonna scan here and get all of the details for the home.
Yep.
So I don't know. I know plenty of agents are like running around. They have a printer at home. They're trying to go to Kinko's.
Correct.
They're printing off these flyers. No, your flyer is all online. The benefit to you as a realtor is that you're collecting all of their contact
Yeah, the
information.
contact
This is a
information,
landing page in the form of a QR code.
Yep.
Right. So they scan the QR code. You get their name, email address, phone number. And it actually has the capture thing on there to make sure that they're giving you accurate information. It'll say, "Hey, verify your phone number." After they verify the phone number, boom, it sends them all of the information that they need about the property. In
Nice,
that,
yeah.
you can actually add a video as well. That's another follow-up. You can add a video on the back end like, "Hey, this house is amazing." You could do your home tour, and you can say, "Hey, I'm going to be reaching out to you to send you other properties that are similar to this, or go over your needs," whatever the scenario.
Yeah,
is, you know?
Again, even in that example, it's more video.
Yeah.
Like it's more video. Set yourself apart from other realtors, man.
Yeah. Yeah. One thing, and I hate to keep saying one thing, but one thing that I've learned is people want to work.
One more thing that I learned.
Is people want to work with people who they know, like, and trust.
Yeah.
Right. So
yeah.
when I'm in front of you, at the open house, right? You've already logged in with my QR code. You've seen the video of my pretty face. Right. And then as soon as you leave the open house and nobody else is in there, I'm recording an organic video. Reintroducing myself, telling you how great it was to meet you, and letting you know that, hey, tomorrow I'm going to be giving you a phone call. So you don't get that telemarketer response when you actually call them. "Hi, this is Luke with such and such realty." Who?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
and you've already texted them, so they know your hopefully your name or your number won't be unfamiliar to them.
Exactly.
Correct.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, continuing in the open house visitor realm, when we're talking about follow-up, a lot of people are on the market looking for a house, but you also have nosy neighbors as well. So while you are in that open house, of course, we need to be sifting through and asking the proper questions. So how'd you find me? How'd you find the house?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw the sign. I live in the neighborhood, or I found it on Realtor.com. Those two things, we got to be mindful about how the people are finding us. That is another question that I absolutely love. If we know that it's a sign, it's, you have a follow-up question there. It's not just all the follow-up, and we are talking about that, but there's follow-up questions to ask based on their response. So let's talk a little bit about that nosy neighbor.
Yeah.
All right,
let's talk about
because the nosy neighbor is a wonderful thing, and I really enjoy what I call the neighbors open. All right, you guys have probably done this in the past. If I have an open house from 2 to 4, I will actually canvass the nearest neighbors to the home, and I'll have 50 flyers that I will take to the nearest 25, 30 to 50 homes, and I will invite the neighbors open. And on that flyer, it'll say neighbors open only, exclusive. Get an exclusive look at this home that your neighbor is selling.
Yes.
Come here during the 30 minutes before the actual open house. This way they get the behind over to look,
I wanted to see what their kitchen looked like anyway.
I gave Jaden, who's on the board. Shout out to Jaden on the board. That suggestion to reaching out to the neighbors before your opens.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's so important because for obvious reason, I can't even say because I get so long-winded sometimes. My wife is like, you don't have to explain everything. Try to get listings, Try to get another listing. If you can get 2 listings on the same street. I had an old mentor said, if you get 2 listings on the same street, it's a wrap.
So guys, hey, Tommy dropping major gems. I've seen multiple realtors say that open houses don't work. They don't work for you. Open houses
What are we talking
work. The last 2 homes, especially in this market, homes are staying on the market a little bit longer these days. And the last 2 houses I've sold have come from an open house visit. I doubled down on open houses. I've been doing more open houses than I've probably done in my whole career because this is just an interesting market. But they do work. I've gotten other listings. The listing I got now, they saw that I sold a house 3 blocks away from them. That's in Frisco, same neighborhood. They were friends of mine, but they saw the other house. Like let's give Dale a call. It just showed more proof that he can get homes sold, right? So leverage your listing. Listings are great to leverage for more listings and for more buyers done correctly. But you got to, of course, have the right mindset. You go in there thinking it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
Yeah. Everything's about mindset. Even when neighbors actually come over to your open house. What's your mindset? Or are they in here being nosy? Or, are you going to look at this as an opportunity? Right? And it's a huge opportunity because if they're not ready to sell today, does not mean that they don't need to be in your CRM. Right?
Yeah. They're seeing how you do business.
Yeah, they're seeing how you do. And you can add that person to your CRM and actually add them to your newsletter and follow up with them often.
Right.
When they're ready to sell, when life hits them, when little Johnny goes off to college and they need to downsize, or, Johnny Sr. actually gets a promotion at his job, like who do you think they're going to reach out to? The person that stays top of mind and in front of them. So when those people come over to your open house, if they're a neighbor, they're not just being nosy. They actually own real estate. So why are you shying away from them?
Exactly. Hey, experienced and new realtors, I hope you guys are really taking these, really taking the gem that Luke and Tommy dropping. One thing Luke just said is staying top of mind. Staying top of mind. That's why I try my best. I do all I can to make sure that no one falls through the cracks. If I forget to send an email, okay, cool, I got you on social media. If I don't post for a little bit, hey, no problem, I got you on YouTube. I got you somewhere. You seeing me somewhere, right? Because sometimes my CRM says it's pretty consistent, but I may not send up something 1 month by chance. You know what I mean? But they're seeing me somewhere.
This whole platform is truly about giving free content, which is a whole topic for another podcast. The world of free content, because a lot of you guys don't understand the value, how invaluable free content is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, that's definitely a next podcast.
Yeah.
'Cause that's
Yeah,
a good conversation.
Absolutely.
That's huge because what you're actually doing is if you're giving people something that other people will charge for,
Yeah.
right? As a realtor, if you're giving buyers something that other people are putting in courses, like when it's time for them to actually buy a home or actually sell their home, they're like, this guy gave me so much value
Boy.
Yeah.
for free. What would happen if I hired this guy? What would happen if I hired this young
Oh,
lady?
yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Which that client, which we won't go on that talk. I know we want to talk about later, but they put you in a position of authority.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You're not asking for it. When you're putting out content on a consistent basis, giving out free game, right? They're putting you in that position.